first of the par 5s and is an excellent chance for birdie. Now the hole itself is called hole across, and with a good drive up the left hand side of the fairway, it really does give you a good opportunity to get up onto that green in 2 shots. Now the danger on the hole is all up the right hand side, and we have a series of bunkers here called the Seven Sisters. Now unfortunately I've managed to push my drive down the right hand side and I've ended up in that bunker. Now of course that means that it's eliminated any chance that I had or any thoughts that I had of getting on the green in 2. It's now a case of escaping this bunker and hopefully getting on the green for 3. Now although I'm in the bunker, I've been quite fortunate. I've not rolled underneath the lip, which would mean that I'd really just need to knock it maybe 10 yards forward. I'm actually quite a long way back, so I've got a good opportunity to advance the ball maybe 100 yards down that fairway, and that really does give me a good opportunity to get on the green for 3. So I'm going to jump into the bunker here. Now I've got a pitching wedge. Again, that lip is not too high. It's a little bit of a headache, but I should, with a good strike with a wedge, be able to clear that. Now the real key to this particular shot is to make sure that you take the ball nice and clean. So I'm taking my setup position here and aiming down that left side of the fairway slightly. And now I'm really thinking about taking the ball with no real sand. So as clean as possible. And that's gained us a good 100 yards. It's got us back in good position. We can definitely get on the green for 3 shots. And on a par 5, that's no disaster. So that good bunker shot has put me back onto the fairway. Now, one of the famous and unique features on this 5th hole are the spectacle bunkers. Now, they're very much in play when you're going for the green with a second shot, particularly if you've got a wind off the left or the right. It tends to push the ball, of course, towards those 2 points. But for me today, because I'm well short of them, they're pretty much out of range. Now, as we can see here from this sprinkler head, I've got 119 yards into my flag. Now, a lot of people would look at that and say, well, okay, that's a perfect pitching wedge. But you'd be wrong. Now, the reason you'd be wrong is that the flag is actually 65 yards onto the green. Now, this is one of the biggest greens in world golf. It actually measures 98 yards from front to back. So hitting a pitching wedge here would leave you a 65-yard putt. Good luck with that. Now, really, of course, with another 65 on top of my 119, I've got 184 to my flag. Now that's very different, and it'll mean that I'll need to use a 6-iron, not a pitching wedge. Let's go ahead and play the shot. So, if I'd have gone ahead and hit that wedge shot to the green, this is pretty much where I'd have ended. 65 yards away from the flag, and obviously that's a monumental putt that I'm going to have to try and get close to make my par. So what I'm going to do here is just for a little bit of fun, I'm going to aim down at that flag. I'm just going to have a couple of practice strokes here to feel the length of that putt. And now I'm going to go ahead and see how close I can get it. So there, the ball has ended about 20 feet short of the hole. That's going to give me a real headache for my par. So, as you can see, that putt was still quite a long way short. It was a heck of a hit, but I'm still probably 20 feet short of the hole. And of course, I'll probably miss that and have a 3 putt, all because I used the wrong club into the green. Now, fortunately, my original ball, which I did make the adjustment with to hit a 6-iron, I've hit a pretty good shot there. I've now got a birdie putt. So let's go ahead and see if we can still make a birdie from hitting the ball in a bunker off the tee. So I'm taking a look at my line here. I want to make sure that it reaches the hole for obvious reasons. Wow, and we've made a birdie. So again, if you hit the ball in trouble off the tee, be sensible, put the ball back in play, do your maths, make sure you're using the right club into the green, and you can still make a birdie.